That's perfect.
I'll let you know whenever we start serving.
Oh, you're awesome. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Vanessa.
Vanessa, I'm Ray. Nice to meet you. Thank you. What's your name, bro?
Julian.
Julian, I'm Ray, man.
Ray.
Ray's Flaves.
Ray. Okay, Ray Flames.
Yes, sir. Perfect. Awesome. Thanks, Julian.
All right, thank you.
Hold on, Twitch. Hold on, Twitch. Hold on. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Stand by. Stand by. Right. Police department here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Front cam. What is up? What is up? What is up? Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Kick. Good morning, YouTube. Getting settled here. Lift Uptown, Whittier, California. Just ordered my coffee. You guys remember this from Wednesday? Same spot. Same spot. Same spot. Who's in here right now? Chef PLR in the house. What's up, Chef? Good morning, sir. Let me see what you're saying here. Good morning, sir. How are you doing today? I am doing well, my friend. Thank you for asking. Thank you for jumping in, my friend. Just gonna have some coffee. Hanging out at Lift Uptown, Whittier, California. Gonna have some coffee and some fun with you, Chef, and painting polish as well. Hype it up, hype it up, hype it up. Very top of the morning for you. 7 a.m. local time, California time. Uptown Whittier. We were here on Wednesday. During the festival time. And we figured out and found out that this place has the most amazing freaking coffee in the world. I'm talking about better than Starbucks. I'm talking about better than the butterfly. How do you say butterfly in Spanish? Mariposas. Better than Mariposas. If you're here locally, you know what Mariposa is. It's a coffee house as well, which I love because it has all kind of Mexican coffees and different things like that. Wednesday we had the Spanish latte. Today I used the kiosk. Yes, I used a kiosk to order. It's pretty crazy, right? A kiosk to order, and I ordered me a cappuccino. You know what I mean? Cappuccino for the day. We got a long night ahead of us. Long night ahead of us. We got the party tonight. My son's graduation party. So we got to get this day started early with some coffee. It's got to be awesome for sure, Chef, for sure. Let me go get some Wi-Fi. Gotta love. Oh, you gotta love coffee. I don't drink much of it during the week, but when I need that kick, because when I need that kick, when I need energy, or when I'm driving somewhere and I'm falling asleep on the way to pick up kids or whatnot, that's when I get serious. That's when I go for the monster drinks and the stuff that's unhealthy for you, the Red Bull, stuff like that. So I really cherish my coffee. So when I'm gonna have coffee, it's got to be a time where I'm actually able to sit. And so far, I'm able to sit. You will be getting phone calls, I'm sure. And when the management wakes up, we'll probably have to go somewhere. But right now, in a few minutes here, when my coffee's done, I'm going to be able to relax and enjoy the flavors, taste flavors. Chef can appreciate the flavors. Chef can appreciate the different layers of flavors that happen in different coffees, depending on how you make them. I ordered a cappuccino with some vanilla flavorings, with some mocha flavorings. I was able to add, they have the option to add a bunch of different flavorings, and I chose those two, the vanilla and the mocha. And this is a roastier, a coffee house that roasts their own coffee here on site. And so we're going to get legit home, kind of almost like a home brewed coffee, kind of like a legit hip coffee brewer. This is where everybody goes in the morning, on a Saturday morning. But the star of the show, I think today, is going to be the burritos. Except, exactly. Different flavorings, what is the key? But I think there's a legend about this place, kind of a myth, kind of an aura going around that we actually have the best burritos in town. Now, guys, when somebody mentions that they have the best burritos in town, ladies and gentlemen, who do you think has to find out these things? Who can you count on? It's not Superman. It's not Batman. It's not the Green Lantern, my friends. It is yours truly, Ray's Flaves, your local food reporter. I go into these places and I find out this burrito legend. I find out the truth, and I will find out today. Okay, good question. Go to Google and look up Lift, L-I-F-T, not L-Y-F-T, not the ride, not the place where you take the taxi, L-I-F-T. Go to Lift, and you can actually look on Google and look at their menu. I'm going to tell you, they have so many different burritos. They have a basic breakfast burrito for sure. But what you want to do, there's two that I recommend, or that I am going to look at today. One is called the Prime Steak Breakfast Burrito. That's right, the Prime Steak Breakfast Burrito. And these people don't mess around. They don't go for the choice. Chef knows what I'm talking about. Chef, when it comes to meat, there's select, right? Am I right? Let me know if I'm right, Chef. There's select, choice, or prime. My coffee's ready. Tiny cappuccino. Small but packs a punch. So yeah, select, choice, or prime. This guy, the chef here, he's supposed to be a legit chef. He uses prime steak here. So it should be awesome. Steak and eggs rock. Yes. So I'm gonna let the chat choose. Do I go for the steak and eggs burrito, the prime steak and eggs, or second option? Here's the second option. Are you ready for this? Let me get a little drink. Oh, that burn of that cappuccino. Love it. Ah, the warmth in the morning. The warmth in the morning. Second choice. Here you go. You ready for the second choice? Strip loin or sirloin? That's a good question, Chef. I'm not sure. We'll have to look at that. What's the difference between strip loin and sirloin, by the way, Chef? Is it just the way it's cut? The second option is the. Ready for this? Are you ready for this? The second option is the chilaquiles burrito. Yes, it's the dream. It's what we all make at home. We all make chilaquiles at home, and we often wonder as a community is, could we put the chilaquiles in a burrito? I've done it myself. I've done it at home. I put the chilaquiles in the burrito, but these people actually serve it here in the coffee house, a chilaquiles burrito. So it's crazy. That's the second option. Strip sirloin is far more superior compared to sirloin. Oh, damn. That's a whole nother level, Chef? Strip sirloin? Wow. That's awesome. Both are nice. Chef, if I showed you the pieces, would you be able to tell just from the pieces or no? They'd have to tell me, huh? Yeah, so chilaquiles burrito. Oh, man. I'm leaning towards the chilaquiles burrito. Sweet, I'm going to show it to you. I'm leaning towards the chilaquiles burrito. How about we do both? It's your party. Let's just do both. We'll do both. The chilaquiles burrito and the sirloin and the prime steak burrito. We'll do both. What I like about this guy, Chef, they say he doesn't cut any corners. Like, all the ingredients have to be really pristine, high end, and like he won't do anything. Like, they stop selling at 2:00. The food. They sell coffee all day long, but they'll stop serving the food at 2:00 because if they run out of any ingredients, they won't make the burrito. I was like, they told me that on Wednesday. I was like, yeah, sure. No, I'm here at 7:00, and I'm like, dude, can I order the burrito? All of this on the kiosk, everything's sold out. Sold out. Why is it sold out? They will not start serving the food until the potatoes are completely cooked, ready to go, which is going to be in like 30 minutes. They're going to let me know. This guy is like hardcore. I hope I get to meet him. This guy's hardcore. He will not serve until everything's like his I guess, mise en place. Ready? I don't know. Let's make sure everything's ready. This guy's legit. This guy he must love food. Yeah, he must love food like me and you, Chef. He's a food nerd like me. He's got to be a food nerd like me. Yeah, no BS, exactly. This isn't McDonald's. This isn't Carl's Jr. I would get the steak one and then wish. Damn. Oh, Peony Ponce. Did you saw the menu? They do have chorizo here. They do have that. Oh man, thank you so much for saying that, Chef. Dude, by the way, if you're not following Chef PLR, I can't do a shout out here, I don't think, because I'm on the freaking cell phone. But if you're not following Chef PLR, make sure you follow him every day, 6:00 my time, 6:00 California time. He's in Toronto. If you want to learn how to cook, like from a legit chef, like if you want to learn like culinary school, basically on Twitch, he's the only show like it. He's the only show. Hopefully nobody tries it, because Chef PLR is the first one to try it. It's basically culinary school every 6:00, most days during the week, and it's legit. Like, me and Chef always on the same page. Chef is like the details. So people that like to cook, like me and you, like J-Row, like all of our friends that like to cook, and if you're wanting to learn how to cook at home, he's a great resource. 6:00 for me, I'm like getting ready for work. I'm trying to do things, but for you guys in the Midwest and the East Coast, it's right there. You're wide awake. You're in your day. You're probably in the kitchen already. That's where do you want to go. Where do you want to find out how to cook? Chef PLR. You want to learn how to cook actual stuff, the ingredients, the details, the instructions. 9 a.m. Toronto time. That's Eastern Standard Time. 9 a.m. Thank you for that, Chef. That's where you want to go. Just follow him. He's building a community. He's building a great community. Chefs in there. J. Rob's in there. Painting Polish, I think you go in there sometimes. I go in there all the time. For me, it's like my wife likes the 7 a.m. news, the KTLA, Channel 5. So that's going off on one side of the bed. On my side of the bed, it's Chef PLR. So it's like, you know, seriously, I love the show. Chef, and by the way, Chef is the executive chef for my friend Father Damien. He is the private chef for Father Damien. So if you're cooking for a legit DJ like Father Damien, that means you're big time. That means you're big time. Okay? You guys listen to Father Damien on Sundays? If you're not following Father Damien, make sure you follow Father Damien on Sundays, during the request on Wednesdays, and then Sundays as well, right after church. That's right, Catholic priest DJ live on Sundays. Make sure you follow that as well. That's how I found Chef PLR, from the DJ. I'm listening to a DJ, and you know, Father Damien is my boy. And now I get to meet Chef PLR. We're creating community here, ladies and gentlemen. We're creating community. Race Flays Podcast Network. Tacos de la Mañana. Put the hypes in the chat, by the way. Where are the emojis? Cappuccino's kicking in. I know that cappuccino's kicking in. This is the cappuccino. Ooh, it's kicking in. It's starting to talk. Hype it up. There you go, baby Polish. Hype it up. There's only two of us. There's only a couple of us here. This is a nice morning breakfast, just me and you guys. A nice family breakfast. Yes, Chef cooks everything. A lot of stuff you've been doing lately is like pastries and stuff too, like using dough and flour. That's a whole another level that you don't get. You know, you're not gonna come. You know, I'm gonna try it now because I've been able to see it. Oh, of course, man. It's the truth. I seriously watched the show. What did you say that? Did you put in the days, Chef, so we know what days? I know it's like almost every day. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 9 a.m. Okay, there it is. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. What, 9 a.m.? Really? Oh, you must be. So that must be Central Time. No. Yeah, it's 6 a.m. my time. PST. 6 a.m. TST. 6 a.m. PST, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Live from Toronto, Canada, not California. Toronto, Canada. CAN, Canada. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays with Chef PLR. Yeah. Number one, if you love food, you're going to love the show. Someone like me who's, I dabble, I go in, I cook, I try to cook myself. I started the show trying to actually, because there was no work. We were cooking in my backyard on a fire pit with my son. You know, there was no restaurants open during COVID, so pretty much everybody was trying to learn how to cook. I especially took that opportunity to learn how to cook during COVID, and then eventually when things started opening up, I actually took a 12-week course at the local culinary school. Can't go to culinary school. I ain't got time for that. I'm 40-something years old. I'm not going to tell you the exact age. I'm very old. And I do not have no time. I got 3 kids. I got a job. I got young nails, baby. I don't got time to go to culinary school. So I took a 12-week course, refresher course, and learned what I could. So when I go and watch Chef PLR on Twitch, it reminds me of that sort of ethic, that sort of culinary-esque school type of vibe. And so that's why I like it. So don't change anything, Chef PLR. Don't change anything. Don't go nowhere. I love the show. If you're like somebody that likes NASCAR, you're gonna watch NASCAR all day. If you're a guy that likes horse racing, you're a gambler, you want to watch horse racing shows all day long. If you're a food nerd like me, what are you gonna watch? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 9 a.m. Chef PLR. That's what you're gonna watch. That's what you're gonna watch. And by the way, I don't know if I can announce it here, Chef, but sometime in mid-June, I haven't told the producers yet. Sometime mid-June, me and Chef PLR are going to do a cook show. A cook, what do you call it? What do you call it? A collaboration, a collab. We're going to cook together. He's going to show me how to cook something live here on this show. We're in the works, making that happen. We're going to figure out what we're going to do exactly. It's going to take some planning. Obviously, he's 3 hours ahead of me, which is great for him, but it means which is perfect for us because we can do 7, and it's 9 o'clock over there. It's actually going to be perfect. It's actually going to be easy. We've done it before. We did it with my girl in Texas. We've done it with different people as well. We're going to do it with Chef PLR very, very soon, sometime in June when things kind of settle down. We're in the middle of my son graduating high school. Today we got the graduation party. So a lot of things going on. Once things kind of smooth over, I've got an interview with Very Be Careful coming up on Thursday. The Cumbia Band, Very Be Careful, legendary Cumbia Band, coming up on Thursday. So I got to knock that out. I got to edit that. That's going to be a very special interview. So there's going to be a lot of works coming up in the studio. But we are going to be doing the Chef PLR Raise Flaves collab very, very soon in the next few weeks here. So if you're on, the 3 people that are on right now, you heard it. Spread the word. Spread the word. This cappuccino is amazing. That mocha gives it that kind of like dark tone. And the milk, kind of smooth, creamy. It's gonna be awesome, dude. It's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be so fun. Probably pick something easy. I'm not the greatest chef in the world, but it's going to be super fun. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. Let me back camera it without getting in trouble. Check out this wide shot. What do you think about them? Sereni's in the house? Yeah, Sereni. What's up, Sereni? Sereni the Big. Sereni the Big. That angle. I think we're gonna go both painting polish. Hopefully, we're gonna go both. We'll see what's available. Like I said, this chef is super serious about his quality ingredients. So hopefully, we can do both. And that'll be awesome. Shout out to the men in blue there, police department, Whittier PD in the house, protecting us. Fantastic, fantastic. We need that. We need that. They need their coffee. They need their coffee. Absolutely, absolutely. Men in blue right there. Lift. You can see the name right there. The Lift. Lift Coffee. Go back. I'll try to switch back and forth as people start coming in here and without getting in too much trouble. Somebody might be a little nervous or whatnot, so I don't want to piss anybody off. We just want tomodachis today. Tomodachis, tomodachis, tomodachis. Yes, no compromise. Chef Pilar, thank you. Today, yeah, Sereni the Creek in the house. Hearts, 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 hearts. Yeah, we were here on Wednesday, Chef, and had some coffee, and then went into there's a festival on Wednesdays, and we went and checked out the festival. There was a food truck here, Chef, called Sending Nudes. Do you ever send nudes? It's called Sending Nudes because it's noodles. Noodles. I know what you're thinking. I know what you were thinking. You guys gotta watch your thought process. Noodles. Noodles. Sending Nudes. Noodles. It's called Sending Noodles. It's a noodle truck, a noodle food truck. And what did we try? This time we tried the wings. They had Asian ginger, spicy ginger wings. This time. But this event happens every Wednesday, and I'm thinking if you guys are up for it, I might come almost like a lot of Wednesdays. I might be coming a lot of Wednesdays. So like one week I'll try, like this week I tried the wings. Maybe the next time we go, if there's seats, because it's a big festival. There's only a couple chairs and tables out there by the truck. If there's a seat, I really want to try the noodles. I want to sit there and have the noodles. But I need time, I need a space, just like this. I need to sit and actually have it. If it's too crowded, I can't. There's no seats. So that's the trouble with that area. I have to get there early. So we try the noodles. And then one week, and then one of the weeks, maybe try the barbecue inside the garden, Poet's Garden. Poet's Garden is an indoor brewery house. It's a brewery with an indoor. It's actually the inside of an old bank from the 1940s. It used to be a bank. They gutted it out. It's a huge area. They got old pinball machines. If you watch the VOD, go back to the VOD. Old pinball machines. They've got games in there. They've got different booths. Yes, booths inside of that area with a barbecue guy, lacrosse pizza, and then some vegan food, which we unfortunately should probably try because I'm getting a little chubby. I'm getting a little chubby from here. You guys are bad influence. I'm getting a little chubby. I need to lose some weight. So eventually we're going to try some vegan food as well. And they have an outdoor kind of beer garden as well. And it's a brewery. And it's a winery. So I like to take my wife there often. And so there's a lot of places to try during that Uptown Festival. So being that it's summer, being that it's nicer weather out here, we'll be able to take advantage of those opportunities to see some stuff out here. That's a good... Dude, you see, Chef, you're on the same page. I should just say Ray's Flaves is coming. Once I say that, they know who I am. I got over 800 followers on Instagram. They know who I am. They know who I am. 800 followers. They will move the oceans for me, my friend. They will move the oceans for me. They were very nice though. They did send me a message on Instagram. They're super stoked that I tried their food. So yeah, it's possible. It's possible. I just got to be. The problem with me, challenge with me, is being prompt. Being you know, like I could say I'm going to be there at a certain time, but then my daughter could call, or one of my sons might call, or my wife might call, and then I'm late or at a different time. So those are the challenges with streaming and being a parent. They're good things. I wouldn't trade them for the world. I love my sporadic schedule, but so far we've been able to stream every single Saturday at 7 a.m. Every single Saturday. We've even been able to stream during the week as well, which is awesome. I've been a little tap on my shoulder here, a little tap on my back for all the stuff that's going on in my life right now: graduation, schooling, different things, end of the year stuff. I've been able to be pretty consistent at this streaming thing, so I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good race plays. Pretty good race plays. Pretty good. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for hanging with me. If you're joining us right now, you are in Lift Roast Your Coffee, having a cappuccino with Ping and Paula, Serena Pink, and Chef PLR. And this cappuccino is amazing. They said the cappuccino comes only in one size, this little baby cup. Thankfully, it only comes in this one size, because if I drink more than this, I would shoot like a rocket into the space, through the roof, into the space, because this stuff is making me, as you can see, talk like crazy. This cappuccino is very strong, very strong. Pipe it up, pipe it up, pipe it up. Pipe it up, pipe it up, pipe it up. Cappuccino's hyping it up. Cappuccino's hyping it up. Cappuccino's hyping it up. Oh my goodness gracious. Coming on 7:38 here, local Los Angeles time. Killer music, killer vibes here. The art on the wall, the graffiti on the wall. Extraordinary. If you watch the VOD from Wednesday, there's also art on the other side of this wall outside. Killer art. This place is hip. As hip as it gets. They probably roll full here, Serini. That's how hip they are. They probably roll full. Sometimes. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the music vibes. Not sponsored, by the way. Not sponsored. Yes, sir. You're here with me. You are here with me, my friends. You know, nothing is too good for my chat. Nothing is too good for my community. We're talking about having coffee. Okay, I got you guys coffee. Boom, we're drinking coffee. We've got the music in the background. All paid for by Race Flames. It was free, by the way, but I paid for it. Free music in the background. We've got arts as well. Enjoy the vibe here. Enjoy the vibe. We've got CBD as well. If you want a CBD drink, you want to get CBD'd out, you can get CBD'd out. You can get all CBD'd. You want to get CBD'd? There's CBD drinks over there. CBD tea. You know what that stuff does to my friend Robin. So, yes, be careful with your CBD intake. Pipe it up, pipe it up. Starfire Nails. Starfire, where you been, my friend? Good morning. It's so good to see you. Starfire Nails in the house. Everybody say hi to Starfire. Hype it up. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that food. Starfire Nails. How you been? How the kids? How's everything, Starfire Nails? I haven't seen Starfire Nails in a while. I saw you on the Glitterthon, but I haven't seen you here. We need you here, Starfire Nails. If you're just joining us, Starfire Nails, we are at the Lift Roastier Coffee House in Uptown Whittier. Let me give you the visual. Let me give you the visual. Lift Coffee House. Look at this. Surround TV, live streaming, Twitch, Raise Flaves. Who gives you these kind of shots? Who gives you this kind of vibe? Music vibes in the morning, coffee house. I'm inviting you. Here it is. I'm inviting you. You're here. You're with me. You're having coffee. You're doing it. You were doing it this morning. Rise and shine. Wakey bakey. Hype it up. We ordered so far a cappuccino. So far, this tiny baby cappuccino has basically made me talk as if I was giving the Seventh Amendment discord at the Harvard School of Law. So this is an amazing cappuccino, plenty strong. And what we're waiting for, what we were talking about earlier, Starfire, is this chef here is very particular, and they don't start serving the food until the ingredients are all prepped and ready to go. We've got Chef PLR in the house. If you're not following Chef PLR, make sure you follow him. He knows quality that's going on here, because this guy will not serve breakfast. They have breakfast burritos here. They have chilaquiles burritos. They have prime steak burritos here. They have a lot of different breakfast options here, but they do not start even letting you order until the potatoes are ready. That's how legit this guy is. This guy is serious about his food over here. Yes. That's how I got the job. At Young Nels. I studied law at Stanford and then went on to get my master's at Harvard. Yes, of course. That's how I got the job there. You guys know I give facts. Here on the show. Lots of facts. You guys know that I gave you a lot of facts when we were watching Howard the Duck. I gave you all those facts about Howard the Duck. I'm a fact checker. Or maybe you should check my facts, because my facts are probably not right. Kim Kardashian, yes, me and Kim. Good pals, good buddies, chums. I was actually a bridesmaid in Kim Kardashian's wedding with Kanye. I'm Kanye's friend, but Kim and me go way back, so I was the one of the bridesmaids there at Kim Kardashian's wedding. Yeah. Don't believe anything I say, Chef. By the way, if you're just joining us, Race Flames, twitch.tv/Race Flames. Hopefully you are enjoying the music vibes. It is your 7 o'clock wake-up call. 7:46 here, Los Angeles time. Twitch.tv/Race Flaves. Coffee vibes in the morning. At some point, they will let me know about the food. They're prepping food back there. And they're going to let me know. They're going to let me know. Just saw tech walk in. I don't know what they're fixing. They're fixing something. Hopefully one of the burners in. The Wi-Fi is good. Got good Wi-Fi. Ramonski in the house. So tell us more about how you know Kim and the family. Well, I'll tell you a true story though. It has nothing to do with me. You know this guy, Ramon. Mario Lopez. Mario Lopez, not the actor. Mario Lopez, our friend, our mutual friend that Ramon introduced me to. Mario Lopez, the local artist from Whittier. He, this past Halloween, did Kim Kardashian's Halloween decorations outside of her house. So, I don't know if you saw on his Ramon, I don't know if you remember this, the carvings, the gargoyle carvings, and all the different, and the hands. So the hands that were sticking out of her grass, you didn't know that, dude? Yeah, he did Kim Kardashian all the decorations. Like there was like these hands coming out of the grass. There was gargoyles that they hand carved all outside of the front of their house. The hands that were coming out of the ground were actually molds. He was telling me that they went to the Kardashians' house with the kids and her, and she wanted to make like a party, like not a huge party, but like a candle party, like a few of their friends. And they did cast. They cast their hands. They made the plaster and they put their hands in the plaster, and then he broke them off or whatever. I don't know how you artists do it, but they created those hands from a cast of their actual hands. So Kim Kardashian's hand, the kids' little hands, all their hands. Those hands that were coming out, those statuettes or whatever, those decorations that were on their grass in their house area, were actually cast of their actual hands. So it was a process. It took all day, but that's what they did. Yep. So, and if you want to hear that whole story about him doing those decorations, are on my podcast. So check out Spotify and look up the Mario Lopez interview, the second one, not the first one, the second one. That whole story is on my podcast. Race Flaves Podcast, Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Music, as well as iTunes. Check those out. Check those out if you want to go back. Last night, have you guys ever watched the movie? Have you guys watched yet? I shouldn't say have you ever watched, because it's a pretty fairly new movie. Have you guys watched the movie Air, the Michael Jordan signing with Nike? Who's watched it? Who's watched it? The interview, I don't think I did it on Twitch back then. I think it was just on the podcast, dude. So the movie Air is the story about how Nike signed Michael Jordan. This is the first time that they ever actually gave a percentage of gross sales to athletes. That movie is amazing. So in that movie, you've got Phil Knight, the owner of Nike. You've got Pete Moore, I believe his name was the designer, and then the marketing guys as well. Ben Affleck's in that movie, and the other guy. Who's the two? Ben Affleck and the other guy. You know, the two Boston guys. And they signed Michael Jordan. But my point to that whole Nike story, the reason why I love the movie, because it's a great movie, number one. But number two, it shows the whole. Yes, Matt Damon. Thank you so much, Chad. You know I never get the names right. Matt Damon. Born Identity guy. That's Born Identity guy, Chef. You know the other Boston guy. And they, Boston 2, the twins, the Matt Damon, the Ben Afflecks. You know the movies. They're always in the same movie together. Whatever movie they have, they get in the same movie together. Those guys. Um, the whole story about Beaverton, Oregon, and the Nike organization from the beginning as a running shoe company, trying to get into the basketball athletes, shows the whole story. And it reminded me, the movie reminded me of the story that our friend told us about on where, ladies and gentlemen, where? On the Raise Plays podcast. And yes, on Twitch. There was a young lady that we interviewed here on the show who was involved in that whole design, who was involved in working with the R&D company during that time. She was on the show. We did an interview for her. If you remember the name, put it in the chat. She was on my show. So go back to Spotify and look up that girl. Look up some. I'm not going to tell you the name of the show because I want you to go through all the shows and hopefully watch them. But one of the girls that was around during that time and later on in the 80s and 90s worked there was on this show. So watch the movie and then listen to my podcasts and see if some of those stories met. Because some of those stories that she was telling me, and I never even, and that was before the movie came out. Some of those stories that she was telling me are on the podcast, are on the Raise Plays podcast. So killer craziness. That's the craziness about this show. I never know who we're going to interview here. But yeah, we got to interview that girl, and she was on the show. She was on the show. So, the Nike story. I love that Chef. Born Identity guy. Thank God for Chef. Thank God for Maurice. Matt Damon. Yeah, that was a good movie. Highly recommend it. A lot of details. Directed by Ben Affleck, by the way. Serena the Pink had to go to Target. Had to get our Target deliveries. Damn, that took a while, Serena. How many were there? It's like 10 boxes. By the way, we said Mario Lopez, the artist, also designed and painted the sandwich place. Yes. God, I'm glad you brought that up, Ramonti. Yes. He did paint all those and design all those drawings up on the sandwich shop. Now, here's the thing. Announcement today. You heard it. Be glad that you woke up this morning. Next Saturday, I will be live with him at the sandwich shop. Me and Mario Lopez. Yes. You didn't even know about this, Ramon. Me and Mario Lopez will be having sandwiches at Mr. Sandwich Shop here in Whittier. He'll be explaining all the designs, everything that went into the design work, everything about the shop. Hopefully, the Wi-Fi is as good as it is here. So we'll be doing that next Saturday, June 4th. Is next Saturday June 4th? It's June 4th. 10 a.m. They don't open until 10 a.m. So tomorrow, next Saturday is going to be 10 a.m. stream with Mario Lopez, and we're going to talk about his design work there. Awesome, Serini. Awesome. Serini, the cheese, Serini. Serini, you missed the part where I was talking about the Nike movie, Air. Go check out that movie. And Serini, I don't know if you remember I had the girl on from Nike on my show? I don't know if you remember that show. Serena would remember. I think her name's Stacy. Stacy Hoffman. Dude, sometimes I have weird. I can't even remember what I did yesterday, but sometimes like a factual will come out and pop out. Her name was Her name was Sarah Hoffman. I think her name was Sarah Hoffman. I could be wrong, or I could be mixing. Sometimes I mix if I don't get the names right. Sometimes I mix the names up, and sometimes I make the same person or two people one because I like it could be a first name of one person and a last name of another person. I don't know. Yeah, she was a nail tech that was at OWC, and then she happened to be her past job was working at Nike, being an executive for Nike and uh, research and development R&D person over at Nike in Beaverton, Oregon. She lives in Oregon, down a ways from the Nike shop, in this killer little like hillsy gardening type. I say it's gardeny because we're in LA and there's not very much flowers and stuff like that here. It's probably normal over there. It's just like the hills and stuff over there. Yeah. It's been a while. It was like in the beginning of the year. Oh, the potatoes just came out. Potatoes. I'll try to get a shot of those potatoes.
Yeah, no, you should appreciate it.
Back there, I don't know if you can see them. Those are the potatoes. The potatoes are out. The potatoes just came out. The potatoes just came out. A bunch of baked potatoes just came out. A bunch of baked potatoes just came out. A bunch of baked potatoes just came out. Hot and ready. They took their time with those, man. Potatoes take forever to cook. Meals by Paula Jane in the house. Good morning, good morning. I joined late. Where are you eating? Good question, Paula. Let's review. We're at Lift Coffee House. I'm in a cappuccino. Look at Raised Flaves Cappuccino. Raised Flaves Cappuccino. Live Lift Roastier in Uptown Whittier. Waiting on the potatoes. We were here at 7 a.m. having our cappuccino. They do not start serving food until all the potatoes are nice and cooked, ready to go. The potatoes just came out of the oven. I just saw them right now. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, Paula, we're in Whittier. Lift Coffee House. You got to come here. Try the coffee. The cappuccino is amazing. I mean, it's having its effect on me. I've been talking for 58 minutes, so this cappuccino is good. Redreamed Hydrate, thank you so much. I will. You're gonna give me coffee high, Srini. You need me coffee high. Holy moly! Thank you for that. Thank you for letting me know. By the way, I can't really see much here when I'm on the road. Yeah, check it out next week. June 4th, by the way, is the event at Whittier High School with Gordo's Barbecue at the Vintage Outdoor Pop-Up. I'm Utah visiting family at the moment. Nice. What part of Utah? Utah is beautiful. We got to do a Utah stream one day. June 4th coffee is not hydrating, by the way. Damn it, it's probably not. I'm probably going to get dehydrated by coffee. And hyped up. And hyped. Gordo's, yes. And Serena was about to order some Gordo's. Serena was about to order that. Now you can order it. Ramon, did you hear that you can order Gordo's barbecue and have it shipped to you, air package and shipped to you anywhere in the country? I don't know if you heard that. Yeah, June 4th is going to be awesome. Get there early. I can't get there early. I'll be doing something in the morning. I'm going to try to get there later in the afternoon. And so I probably won't be able to eat. You guys will have all the food before I get there. promise I will order from him. Mike's food looks so damn good. It's good. Um, and here's how I know. Not just because I'm telling you good. I love everything, but you know who else likes it? Not a fan likes it. Like not just likes it like every time he's up on Instagram saying he's going to be at a pop up, she wants to go there. She loves his coleslaw. She loves his barbecue. Obsessed with his barbecue. Not a fan, doesn't like everything. She doesn't like everything. She loves Gordo's barbecue. So that's how I know it's good. You guys, I have great taste, but not a fan has specific tastes, and she likes it. She loves it. She loves it. You should see when she had the. Okay, when I was at the pop up where we tried in front of his house, where I tried the sloppy, what was it called, the sloppy Gordo, and I took a bite and I freaking loved it, and then I gave her a bite. You should have seen. She doesn't go on camera. You should have seen her eyes. Was like she got hit with heaven or something. Like she loved it. She was like tripping out. Yeah. The thing with coleslaw, Chef can back me up on this. If you don't make it right, if you kind of just mess around with coleslaw, and you kind of mess around with flavors, and you don't know what you're doing, it's going to come out just like a weird salad. It's not going to come out like the thing that we know about coleslaw. Thank you so much, Chef. It's not going to come out like what we know as coleslaw. Like coleslaw, the way he makes it is juicy, it's moist, but yet contains the crunch. There's still that crunch, and I'm talking about hours later after putting it in the fridge. There's still that crunch. I don't know how he does it. Chef might know how he does it. He's able to keep the crunch even though there's a lot of liquid. He uses a lot of liquid. He uses things like pineapple juice. He uses different elements. He uses purple coleslaw. He has one that comes out like with yellow and white colors. He's able to mess with the colors. It's crazy. And then this new one, so the one of the original ones he has, I call it vanilla coleslaw. It's like creamy vanilla-esque and a hint of pineapple. This new one that he has is called purple coleslaw. It comes out, the liquid is purple. It's all purple. You look like you wouldn't want to eat that. It looks like Play-Doh or something weird. You try it. It's amazing, heavenly, creamy, with the crunch, and it's juicy. You know, like it's possible to make. It's possible to make. There's a couple of different coleslaws that I've seen out there. They're either really dry and just crunchy. What's up, forever more? What's up? My girl, awesome. Thank you for joining us. We're over here at Lift Cafe, and we're talking about coleslaw. But his is like I've seen crunchy, dry. I've seen a little bit of liquid. This is both. This is crunchy and completely liquid all the way through, and it's slob and gets all over your face. It's crazy. It's crazy. Can you imagine if he randomly put his special spaghetti on the menu? I'd die. Oh yeah. He, dude knows how to cook a lot of different things. And he's given me a lot of great tips as it comes to barbecue. You guys know I did about 4 tri-tips on Mother's Day for my wife and my mom and my aunts. Dude, what's up, Forevermore? Yes, awesome. I'm great, my friend. I have a cappuccino with my name on it, so I'm good. I got a cappuccino, caramel oat with brown sugar inside, hyping me up. And we're just waiting for the potatoes to come out. This coffee house, Lift Roastier in Whittier, California, they also make food. And we're just waiting for the potatoes to come out. Once the potatoes come out, we're going to be ordering some food as well. So that's going to be awesome. Yep. It's going to be awesome. Yep. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Good vibes. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. Yes, yes, yes. Forever Amore. I think Forever Amore has a channel. You got a channel, right? Forever. Follow Forever Amore. She's got one. Follow Forever Amore. June 4th. That is the plan. So, of course, next Saturday, streaming live with Mario Lopez at the Mr. Sandwich Shop. And then, yeah, if we can get into that, we've got a couple things to do on Sunday morning. But after that, we're going to try to get into that. Definitely go to Whittier High School and do that stream on the vintage stream. Management doesn't know about that yet, so we'll see how that goes. So a potential 2 streams next weekend. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome Forevermore. Everybody say hi to Forevermore, please, 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 please. I can't see if it's first. I think it's their first time in Forevermore, so I want to make sure she feels welcome. Say hi to her. Say hi to her. Say hi to her. Forevermore. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining us. Oh my gosh. Here's to you, my friend. First time. I can't see if it probably says first time chatter or something like that on here. I can't see it. I'm on the road. Cheers to you. Cheers to you, my friend. Forevermore. Look at this. Look at those emojis. Emojis, emoji, 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 emojis. Emoji, 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 emoji. Emoji, 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 emoji. Oh man. I'm starting to get coffee high. Kids get ice cream high, parents get coffee high. Let's give Forevermore a little shot of the area. The Lift Coffee House. Give you a little visual. Nice. Thank you, Forevermore. Follow, 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 follow. Yeah.
Have a good day. We'll see you soon.
Nice. Nice. Lift Coffee House Uptown here. Yes, yes, yes. 100%. 100%. We love having you here. We want you here every Saturday. Generally 7 a.m. every Saturday. But if not, join my Discord. Exclamation point Discord. Somebody put the exclamation point Discord in the chat. It should pop up. I'm sure the link is probably old, but it might work today. You never know. Yeah, potatoes are up. Potatoes are up. Potatoes are up. Give it a check here. I'm going to check if we'll get to order. There we go. Exclamation Discord. Let me know if that works. If not, I can fix it when I get home. Join the Discord. Lots of conversations. Lots of conversations on Discord. Great thing about Discord, if you follow me on Discord, you'll know exactly when I'm going to stream, when and where, and everything like that. Yes, dude. Yes. So we're waiting. They are hardcore. They will not even allow you to order any breakfast until The potatoes are ready. Potatoes just came out right now. We're probably going to order 2 burritos. One is the chilaquiles burrito. The second one, the prime steak burrito. If we're lucky. It's starting to get packed in here. I love home fries with little onions, little peppers. Yes, make some home fries. Dice them up, nice half-inch, 1-inch dice, and get yourself some home fries. There's merch. Oh yeah, they do. They have merch. They have merch here. You saw that? Yeah, they got shirts, different sizes, kid sizes. They got dresses, t-shirts, vintage clothing, that kind of stuff. Yeah. All their merch can be found on the website, liftroastier.com. You can actually order all their merch. Pretty cool, hip stuff. And Sereni, I don't know if you were here, but I think this place is so hip. They probably roll full here. That's how hip it is. Yeah, they roll full. They roll full over here. Super hip. They've got art on the walls, art on the other side of the walls, outside of the wall. On the outside, if you guys were with me on Wednesday, there's art on the outside. And they roll full. I could. If you make me laugh, I might roll full. You know what's funny? My mom just found out what AF means. AF. She didn't believe my wife. My wife told her what AF means. My daughter told her what AF means. My 16-year-old daughter told her what AF means. She didn't believe it. They were at the studio and they were talking about AF. What does AF mean? They told her what AF means. She wouldn't believe them until I got home. I had to get home. My mom wouldn't believe what AF means. I had to get home. I had to say what it meant. You know I don't cuss, so I had to say as freak, but she didn't believe it until I told her. I had to tell her. She wouldn't believe it until I said it. So now my mom knows what AF is, and I think it had to do with like some banners that they bought for the party tonight. One of them says like educated as F or something like that, and so she wanted to know what that meant. I think she thought it meant and Fred. Fred is my uncle, so she probably thought it meant and Fred, but AF does not mean and Fred. It has nothing to do with my uncle. So now I think she's going to say AF, but we got to get some margaritas in her. Last night she went to Smart and Final. She stocked up on the margarita mix, stocked up on the tequila. So we get some margaritas in her tonight. She's probably going to say AF, and we got to try to get the video on that. We got to try to film that and get the video on that and put it up on Instagram. She loves being on Instagram, by the way. Yum, 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 yum. Starfire News. Oh. I'm hoping for some roll for tonight. When there's a lot of people over at the house and a lot of people over at the studio, you know what we like to do. A lot of fun, a lot of laughing, and here's the most important part is my son graduated from high school. Congratulations to my son. But number 2, the most important part about the party is there's going to be 8 different styles of tacos. Yes, my friends, when Race Flavs has a party, we do it right. We don't just hire a taco guy that makes just carne asada and chicken. We hire a taco guy that has 8 different meats: pastor, tripas, suadero, pollo, carne asada, carnitas, like 8 different types of tacos that we're having. Tacos in the mañana, tacos at night, tacos everywhere tonight at the party. Yes, we're going to have to get some footage. Tonight. Ramon, are you coming over? Come over tonight. You know where the studio's at. 5 p.m. Dude, I'm telling you, that's what I'm. This whole stream is to invite you to the party, Ramon. I'm not streaming just to have coffee and burritos. I'm streaming to tell Ramon about the party. Tonight's the night, Ramon. 5 o'clock. Tacos la mañana. Thank you for Sereni. Thank you for that. Oh my gosh. You never know with these kids these days. They get into all kinds of things. I barely graduated high school, so you imagine him? Guy doesn't he's super intelligent, but he doesn't do his work. So he barely passed, but he did it. He got it done. I'm super proud of him. Super proud. Look at those emojis. Look at those Chef PLR emojis. If you're not following Chef PLR, I think forever or more. I met you through Chef PLR. I know Chef. I know you're following Chef PLR. Yes. Nice. Chef PLR, shout out Chef PLR. I was explaining earlier that Chef PLR, 6 o'clock PST, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, the place to know how to cook. You want to learn how to cook, follow Chef PLR. Thank you, Paula. Appreciate that. Paula, you know these kids. Paula is a beast. She's a beast, my friend. She's a freaking principal. She's a principal. She went back. She was already retired. She went back to be a principal. They needed her. That's what a beast Paula is. Paula knows what it is. And Paula drives far. I think she's somewhere, I'm not going to say where she's at, but closer to me. She drives all the way out to like Antelope Valley to teach. I mean, she loves kids and she loves education. So Paula's a beast. Uptime is 1:17. Been on for 1 hour and 17 minutes. Glendora, damn. All the way in Glendora, drives up the Antelope Valley every day to educate your children. High school children, by the way. We're not talking about little kids, we're talking about high school kids. You know the high school kids, they talk back. They got attitude. And she's the principal. Send her prayers. It's good vibes. Enjoy the music. Not sponsored. I paid for that music, it's free. Right around 1:20. We're gonna put you on. Hold on one second. So it's good. To the end of the school year. 2 more weeks. Nice. Elementary school too. Damn. Is the chef there, the owner of that place? Yes, yeah, the chef's the owner. I haven't seen him, but yeah, they're prepping all they've got their mise en place all out, sir. Like, you know, the little Tupperwares and the little containers are all ready to go out there. They cook everything in the front of the house. Haven't even ordered yet. I'm gonna see if I can order. Yeah, exactly. So when I was here on Wednesday, I was talking with the guy about the coffee and stuff like that, and then he brought up the food. J Rob in the house. Then he brought up the food, and I was like, "Whoa, crazy!" He was telling me the story about how the chef owns it and how dedicated he is to the food, and so I had to come. I had to hopefully try it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you guys on BRB. I'm going to go check on the potatoes. I'm going to use the restroom. You know, I sit right by the restroom as always. I'm going to put you on BRB. We're going to go check out those potatoes. Stand by.
Well, how are you?
awesome, 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 awesome. Yeah. Food is ordered. Food is ordered. Yes, sir. I just ordered some food. Dude, your husband caught a shark? That's freaking sick. You guys gonna eat it? How'd that BRB video work out, by the way? I know it's short, but hopefully that worked. Hopefully you didn't hear me tinkle. Hopefully it muted me.
Throw it away.
All right, hydrate. Ooh, can't stay up all night. Gotta stay up all night. Can't stay up all day. Gosh. BRB. FedEx package. Sereni's got a business going on over there or something. I have no idea how to fillet a shark. I will have to look up. Dude, hit up Chef PLR on that. I bet you Chef knows how to do the shark. Yeah, shark is amazing. If you've never had shark before, oh man, little shark bite appetizers, fantastic, my friends. I've had shark a few times, and it's wonderful. What? It's your mom's birthday today? Mom? Happy birthday, Mom. Happy birthday, Mom. Yeah, I don't know how to cook it, but I've had it. It's very, very good. It is like marlin, a little bit more firmer from what I remember, but it is fantastic. Yes, sir. Put some birthday cakes in the chat if you have them. If you have some emoji birthday cakes, put them in the chat for Ramon's mom, please. Oh, even the water's good here. That's a good question. What kind of shark? I probably wouldn't do the little tiny leopard or zebra sharks off the coast of Huntington Beach or anything like that. But if you get a good shark, you'll get some nice tiny little fish you caught. Yeah, put that on Discord. See, there's another reason why you want to join Discord. J-Rob, Alice Froppy has a Discord as well. Join that as well. We're always talking about food. We're always talking about Chef PLR. We're talking about food. A lot of good food conversations in Alice Froppy's Discord as well. J-Rob's always in there. Alice Froppy's in there. I'm in there. Join the Discord. Discord's awesome. Marinate on it with oil and balsamic vinegar and some seasonings and put it on the grill. On a nice high heat probably would taste fantastic. I imagine that wouldn't overcook it. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. Fish is, every fish is different. salmon. You can cook it in butter. You can grill it. You can grill salmon over a wooden plank. Um, Trout. You can fry it. You can grill it. You can make. Uh, every fish is different. So yeah, shark. I don't know. Look that up for sure. With catfish, chef. I don't know if you know this. With catfish, it could have that kind of gamey type taste. So you have to kind of brine it in a buttermilk bath. Is what I do with catfish, just to get catfish is amazing. But you got to remember with catfish, they're bottom feeders. So you got to really prep those correctly. Oh, I freaking love catfish, but if you don't cook it right, you'll get those weird fatty pieces, and you'll get that kind of nastiness. And try to skin a catfish, holy moly! You have to have the sharpest fillet knife in the history of mankind. Freaking your fillet knife has to be sharpened in Japan. Actually, if you want to skin a catfish, holy moly, you got to have a freaking fillet knife you got to ship your fillet knife to Japan, have the Japanese sharpen it for you, then bring it back, because that freaking catfish is hell to try to skin. Holy moly, freaking catfish takes longer to skin a catfish than it does to cook it. Oh my gosh. But if you can fry that up and get some catfish bits, fry it up. Or catfish. You know what's freaking the best? Catfish with eggs. Catfish for breakfast with eggs, and Starfire Nails mentioned it. Catfish, eggs, and home fried potatoes with a little side of grits. Forget about it. You're having a wonderful day. If you can do that. There's this place Ramon knows this place, Johnny Rebs used to serve it like that. Catfish, eggs, home fries. They call them Yankee Spuds. I don't know if you remember that, Ramon. Yankee Spuds. Bunch of onions, red peppers, green peppers. It's awesome. Yep, happy birthday. We're celebrating Ramon Rick's mom. Happy birthday, Mom. Oh, man. Black tip shark. Black tip shark. Man. Don't get bit by the shark. By the way, little tip for you shark fishermen: don't get bit. Johnny Rebs is now closed, so that is unfortunate. Johnny Rebs is closed in Bellflower. It used to be in Bellflower when I was in Bellflower. There was one in Anaheim that burned down. The one on Lincoln Street burned down, actually. But yeah, they should make a movie about Johnny Rebs, because I think there's a lot of backstory to that. H-Town Love in the house. What is up, H-Town Love? Have a few minutes to be with you all today. Thank you so much for spending those few minutes with us, H-Town Love. I appreciate it. So nice. Shark steaks will be good. Oh yeah, shark steaks. H-Town Love. You're spending your Saturday morning with Ray's Flays at the Lift Coffee House in Uptown, Whittier, California. Great Wi-Fi here. Great coffee, cappuccino here. Great water. And some burritos coming up. Some burritos coming up here. I believe that might be the chef. Right there, cooking it up. Some burritos being made as we speak. I ordered 2 burritos, the Chilaquiles burritos. And guess what? I added some steak. Yes, I did. And also, we're getting the prime steak burrito as well. So we'll see how it goes. Listening up while straightening up. See, that's what's good about the Raised Flav show. It's not just a visual. my voice, because of the cappuccino, is continually talking. So hopefully we're filling that airspace for you this Saturday morning. Coming around 20 minutes to 9 o'clock here in California. Live on the Race Flaves Network. Love, 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 love in the chat. Love. That's what I want to hear. Much, much, much love in the chat. Welcome, my listeners, long-time listeners, new-time listeners. If you're putting bits in the chat and I can't see them, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. I can't see it, so thank you if you're doing that. Happy weekend. Caught it from the shore. Yeah. It's my daughter's birthday. Oh, happy birthday to H-Town Love's daughter. She turns 9. During her birthday party song. Dude, my son turned 9 this year too. That's awesome. Yeah. Awesome. H-Town Love's birthday. Put some cakes in the chat. We're having birthday party celebrations today. Put some cakes in the chat. Cakes and balloons in the chat. Chef's cleaning up, getting ready for his week of training us. Thanks to Chef PLR, we're knowing and becoming better cooks at home because of Chef PLR. If you're not following Chef PLR, make sure you follow him during the week. 6 a.m. cooking channel, legit detailed cooking channel. All the details on how to cook many, many things, from shrimp to pastries, everything. We got the vibes going. If you can hear the music in the background, we got the vibes going. My pleasure, sir. My pleasure. I am a watcher. I am a follower of the Chef PLR show. HBD to your daughter. Happy birthday. I got that one. See that, Serini? I got that one. HBD. YouTube. There we go. Is that how to cook the shark, Ramon? Nice. Dude, I gotta watch that. Ramon, we should do some shore fishing this week, this summer. Maybe in July. Yeah, dude. It's when Chef's doing his class, his show. Like, I'm getting ready for work. I'm getting ready to go to Young Nails, so I always got to miss the last half. Dude, IRL in the ocean. I'm gonna use this phone though. I don't want to get my phone wet. That'd be sick. The view would be sick. Off the coast. Sun out there in the freaking middle of the ocean. It'd be like a Japanese painting. Sereni's back again. Oh, the dog showed up. Catch and cook, 100%. It'll be like a 6-hour stream. We'll fish, catch, go to your house, and cook with Petite Nail Gardens on the Petite Nail Garden show. That's how we got to do it, dude. Yes. That's how we got to do it. Fish and cook. Double stream collab. Yeah, dude, that was a good job. I'm gonna go check out my car real quick. Car's parked out front. Yep. Take over. The chat takeover. Will we use chicken livers? No waste chicken farm here. Ooh, butchered some fresh birds for your grill and used the insides for baits. Nice. Chicken livers, and that's it. Yeah, dude. Nice. Um, I use chicken livers to catch catfish as well. That's awesome. Star News. Tacos de la mañana. Tacos de la mañana. They're cooking the food over there. Oh, I don't eat delivers, that's for sure. Hell no, I don't eat them. Cooking the food over there. Nice. Good distractions in the morning. Good distractions in the morning. Pate is fantastic. Chicken liver pate? Ooh. I think my order's right here. I think my order is ready. I think it's liver fried or grilled. I'm not a fan. Yeah, I've never. I just remember trying when I was a kid and I didn't like it. But dude, I bet you if somebody like Chef PLR cooks it, I'll probably like it. It's probably good for me too, right? Ooh, cook that shark. Shark are so good. It's great in soup. Also a light chicken broth. Ooh. The spinach, the usual veg, onions, garlic, carrots, celery. The triad, trio, carrot, celery, either calf liver or chicken liver, cut up and added to it. Nice. Thank you. Calf liver? Wow. Wow. I've heard of chicken livers, calf livers. It's another level. I was a very sickly, anemic kid, so they forced me to eat certain foods that I wouldn't touch now. If you're anemic, probably the liver would be great for you, right? Lots of iron in the liver. Ooh, Petit Nail Garden's about to stream too. What time, Ramon? You guys doing it at 10 o'clock? Yeah. Ooh. 10 o'clock. Perfect. That's perfect. I gotta take the kid to. Golf at 10. So that's perfect. I'm gonna be off in a little bit, and then we go right into Petite Nail Gardens inspirations. That's perfect. That's perfect. But sorry I'm back, but now I have to learn because hubby called and he lost his wallet. I have to look around the house. I hate when that happens. I'm constantly checking like my keys, my wallet. Especially when you're streaming, I got 2 phones. I gotta make sure I have the phones. I gotta make sure I have the battery packs, my backpack. IRL ain't gonna be a trip. So much little things. Take your time. Hopefully you find it soon. Yes. As well, at least once a week. Yeah, I put my wallet all over the house. Yeah, hopefully he finds it. If he doesn't find it, be sure to cancel those credit cards. Usually in the car. He's like my wife. My wife leaves her credit card like right in the center console, like not hidden, but like right so everybody can see it. It's crazy. I sometimes lose my love and I sometimes lose my love and they not come back. Lose my love. Holy moly. Some stories there for say more forevermore. Say more, Amor. More about Amor from Forevermore. Me joking, nice. Don't lose those loves. Don't lose those loves. Don't look back. Don't look back. The future is bright. Hey, your day's going good. So far, so good. You're on the Raise Flaves Network. If you're not, if you're just joining us, Raise Flaves, twitch.tv/Raise Flaves. Better days to come. Always looking forward, never looking back. Only lessons learned. No regrets. Only lessons learned. Forward, 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 forward. We're going. Yes. Kind of want. Yes, ma'am. I got boxes too, Serene. I kind of want to leave with the redeem, but don't have enough for a hot stuff. I don't think they have hot stuff here, dude. I put some reds. I asked for red salsa. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. First, let's go with the chilaquiles burrito. This is how it's packaged. Looks beautiful. Nice package. There's some hot stuff. There's some hot stuff in there. Burrito. Thank you forevermore. You can get these on my Etsy shop. Exclamation point merch if you want to get these. I have shirts. I have hats as well. You can get those. Our neighbor here makes a freaking awesome red salsa. I'm not a fan of red salsa, but this one. What? You might have to give me some of that, sir. Ask him if he sells it. Yes, I sing for food. I sing for food. I sing for food, my friends. Here we go. Oh, there's guacamole inside. Yeah, try to get the recipe. We'll make it. We'll make it. Getting mostly tortillas so far. Lots of guac so far. Thank you, woman. There's the little pieces of steak. Look at the smoke. There's smoke come out there. It's like an enchilada sauce. That's how they make their chilaquiles. It's like a nice enchilada sauce. Look at that big old piece of steak. Steak's flavored really well. Steak's flavored really well. I don't know what kind of steak. Look at the cheese. Look at the cheese. My goodness. Lots of cheese. I'm not getting any chilaquiles. I don't know where that's at. And the maybe link for the corn tortillas inside. The cheese is wonderful. Freaking cheese is wonderful. The cheese is outstanding. It's so good. Back at the miracle. You should ask the chef what kind of exactly. What were the two options, chef? It was sirloin and what was the other one? Juicy like crazy. There's juice coming out of it like crazy. Sirloin steak or strip loin? Sirloin or strip? It's flat. It's flat. He said flat. There's the corn tortillas. Flat. Yeah, flat. He said flat. Or flat. I think flat meat. So it's probably like a flat. Good though. The cheese is the star of the show right here. Huh? That's that one. Awesome. Flank. Yeah, I think it's probably flank. This is how my brain works. I walked from here to over there, and I already forgot the options that you told me. I should have took the phone with me. Get some more napkins. What up, guys? Special exclusive. We got Steve here, the owner.
That's cool.
Steve is the chef and owner.
How you doing?
Just telling you, there's a chef. We got a lot of chefs. A lot of my fans are chefs. A lot of people from all over the world.
All right.
But everybody's super excited about your restaurant. We were here on Wednesday having coffee. The freaking coffee is amazing.
Thank you.
And the guy was telling me about the coffee, and then he goes, "Yeah, they have food here." I'm like, "Food?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Dude." And then he goes, "Like,
we're gonna be doing a lot more. So we're just kind of getting started. Like, my background, I'm pretty traditionally trained. So I used to work for Thomas Keller for a long time.
no way."
Yeah. So I worked for him for about 6.5 years at French Laundry, and then
That's French Laundry.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy. Do you know James over there? James was working for a while.
No. I worked there until about 2012, and then I was opening chef at Tarn Roses.
No way.
And so I did Tarn Roses, and then I did a bunch of restaurants on the west side, like Fellow, Churchill. Did some concepts like Kaya Street Kitchen, and then cooked in France for a little bit. Came back, yeah, and then traveled, did some stuff, and then this is my latest project. So what we do here, everything's from scratch. I took over a coffee shop after one of my business partners passed away. She was holding on to this, and she was really interested that
She
I
had
bought
this?
it. Yeah, so she was like my best friend.
Have a seat, man. You have time to get a seat? Steve's going to sit with us. Guys, the owner and proprietor and chef of Lift Roasters here in Whittier.
Yeah, so we bought this back in 2021. And just been working on it little by little, kind of quietly.
Nice.
You know, away from like social media, away from all the riffraff. I was
So
always on
COVID
the
was
website.
still happening. Like,
Yeah, so 2021, May 2021, and it was quite a change. Obviously, going from like full service restaurants to this kind of more casual format. But
yeah.
as far as like what I believe in and like the integrity of the products, like everything we do from scratch, so pasture-raised eggs, we do the steak that you asked about. It's all grass-fed.
There was two choices. There was two choices that Chef PLR was talking about. Sirloin and what was he saying?
So it's a form of like ranchetta, but we use the flat.
Oh, the
And
flat.
it's- yeah, the flat meat. So it's really high quality meat. And
Prime is the top.
I have a good relationship with the farm, and
Nice.
they're just able to get it to us at the right price point where we could actually serve it in like a casual format.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
like-
To keep the price.
well,
price
yeah.
right, so.
My biggest goal was to bring something to the community that was like introduction to quality. So everything we sell here, we don't use like fillers. We try to like everything is done from scratch. We grate our cheese from hand. Like we always
What kind of cheese is that?
shell eggs. It's whole. It's just jack, but we buy it in like a huge block. And it comes from a good farmer, just like
And
wrapped around.
slowly using it.
We
Slowly.
just, oh no, we go through a ton
Go
of
through
it.
it quick?
Yeah,
Oh my
word of mouth spread, and we've been really consistently busy. Luckily, we've kind of paced ourselves from going online or like just because we would get.
They say it's already out of control. Like at 9 o'clock, they say it's crazy busy.
Yeah, it gets pretty crazy.
It's a crazy concept because that's when I came here and had coffee on Wednesday. I was like, oh, you get coffees, Spanish blends, different coffees, and I was really into the coffee. And then he starts explaining the food and how detailed you are about the food, and the same thing you're talking about with ingredients and how like if like you stop serving at like 2, if
Yeah.
something runs out, like you stop.
Stop. Yeah, I don't want to sacrifice quality. So like running it too late might create that. So I run with the team during the morning, and then we're gonna start to do more like lunch and dinner items pretty soon. But we're building up the clientele.
This is just the beginning.
Yeah, it's just the beginning.
Holy crap.
When I got here, it was an existing concept. So it was Lift Coffee Roasters, and now we're transitioning just to be Lift.
And is it just this one? Or I saw on the website it said there's one in Riverside.
Yeah. So again, we're not in any relationship to them. We're actually like resolving that.
Oh,
because,
so this is your own.
Yeah. So this is its own on its own, and we've had a lot of opportunities to actually just grow Lift itself. But right now we're focused on just being as good as we can in this location, getting all the kinks, working all the kinks out. Seeing what we'll ultimately want to stay consistent with, and then like I said, I got it with like an existing floor plan, and I got it with even existing staff. Like it was just a weird.
Do you like
thing
the
to
art
take
though?
Over. I took over. This is actually my art.
This is you. Wait a minute. Like when you say it's yours?
This is my personal collection.
You paid that?
No, these are good friends of mine.
Oh,
so like behind me is Man One. If you look him up,
Man One, follow Man One on Instagram.
Super famous. Teaches people how to do art all over the world.
Like legit graffiti artist.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's
what
a legend.
The heck?
And they have Chaka right behind us.
Chaka right there, famous Chaka.
Everybody knows him, famous Chaka. We have a Richard Eduardo right here.
Dang.
We have Retna up in the corner. We have a Saber piece right above her head. Charlie Anderson over there.
What? Like legit, these are legit famous graffiti artists, guys. If you don't know, Ramon knows who these are.
These guys are legends. Like Los Angeles, we have Cope in here. Like all these guys are just legends. A lot of it's just my personal collection, and I wanted to bring it to the community and celebrate Chicano artists.
Dude, that's freaking sick.
Kind of like all encompass everything that I love about just after the whole shutdown situation and losing so many different projects and all that, I was like, what do I want to do that's important to me?
Wait, you said, I'm sorry, I missed that part.
We're all about community, so this is a community center. People go, oh, you have a coffee shop. I'm like, no, it's a community project.
Dude, it's so chill
I
back.
teach all these kids how to be entrepreneurs. I teach them how to be responsible adults. I teach them how to, we do mentorship programs.
So you're giving back.
You're
not assuming they're going to stay with you. You're setting them out.
Some might grow with the company. I mean, this is barely the beginning. Like if you're here on the weekends, you'll see like 5 or 6 of the coolest people you've ever met. Like, we really attract a great crowd, and I'm really appreciative of it.
I love this place. Did you see when I was tagging you guys? I'm like, dude, this is my new headquarters.
I appreciate it. Yeah, we get some of the coolest people. It's like a build it and they will come sort of thing.
Dude, 100%.
So like we just get I really do appreciate the customers that we attract.
Well, the concept's unique. You've got coffee, you've got high quality food. When people try the food, they're like, what the heck? This must be a real chef. It's you in the background doing all this. Yeah. You've got art as well.
I didn't attach my name to it for a while because we were doing some pop-ups here and there, and where I was allowing people to kind of like do the pop-ups, but the integrity wasn't quite like fitting. So like having all this great art and all this attention to like the coffee program and all this attention to like the curation of everything that's in here, I was like, all right, we need to get the food on the same level. Like I had been stretched out a little bit on other projects, so I said, you know what, we're gonna start with a very simple format, like something everybody can understand.
Sure.
Like who doesn't like breakfast burritos?
Dude, breakfast burritos are awesome. Dude, the chilaquiles and the freaking burrito, I do that at home. Like I'm like, there's a place that actually does it. I can actually go to a restaurant and order that.
We use La Mejorado tortillas. They're made in Boyle Heights on the same street. My family's house is on like Gumilo Street.
You guys are from Boyle Heights and all?
Yeah, so my family's all from Boyle Heights.
Dang, that's
so
tight.
Chef friend Eddie Ruiz, he opened his tortilla company. He owns Burritos La Palma. I'm sure you've heard of him.
Yeah, I think so.
Really well. They've won like all the taco festivals and all that stuff.
Damn.
Yeah, they're doing well for themselves. But so he We normally actually have a blue tortilla. We're really known for our blue tortilla.
Yeah, you were talking about the blue.
But we sell so many, we ran out. So we're waiting for our next like replenishment. What makes them blue is actually spirulina.
Spirulina.
Yeah, we use spirulina.
That's
It's just an added
healthy
health
for you.
benefit.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we sell like, if you notice, we don't sell sodas.
No, you sell like CBD.
We sell CBD, like ashwagandha, kava kava. If you guys are into kava kava, that's blowing up. Things that are actually good for you and are healthy alternatives to like
elixirs.
Yeah, like
elixirs.
think of it like this, like lift from like a literal and like a figurative term. Like sometimes you had a rough night the night before, the rough day before, like you need to pick me up.
You gotta come to that refrigerator.
You gotta go to the refrigerator. It's gonna help you out. It's gonna get you back on your feet.
That's the medicine.
Yeah, without having to go like to prescriptions. Like I'm a big believer in getting people off of medications and pills and all that stuff.
There's such a problem with like opioids in this country. Like all kinds of stuff.
Exactly. So kava kava is one of the best ways to actually get off of that sort of stuff.
Really?
We also have like ashwagandha. We have, like I said, kratom. We do like these are all sister plants of organic matter. Kava kava is a sister to pepper. It's the same family as pepper.
It's crazy stuff.
Yeah, it's used as a ceremonial drink through the Polynesian islands and Micronesian islands.
How'd you learn about all this stuff?
Just food, learning about food. And,
you're like a food nerd like me.
Yeah, I'm a huge food nerd. So I went from being an engineer to being a chef. So
your mind works like an engineer.
Yeah, so before I cooked, I worked at Northrop.
No way.
For 2 years.
Northrop.
Yeah, so I was cooking before then. Started engineering. It's like I hate corporate, like a lot of people do. And I said this isn't gonna last. And then I went to work for TK. I knocked on his back door.
You asked him if he could just work there?
It's like it was a long story, but to make a long story short, he was opening the Trump Beverly Hills, and I kept approaching him at both sides. It's like, who is this fucking guy? And I wrote him a letter and handed it to him. Ended up getting an opportunity to stage. I worked with Katie Hagen-Welch, Rory Herman, a lot of really good chefs. And, we opened Beverly Hills. We had an amazing team there. A lot of things. We went on to do great things. A lot of people don't know, like Johnny Zone. Helen Ray started there. We had just there's a lot of people that came into that.
Guys, if you know this guy and you're at Johnny Zone, all those guys, you want to come on the podcast with me, hit me up in the DM. Race Plays on Instagram, and then also we can do this Twitch as well with you guys as well. This is amazing. Steve's got an amazing concept. We're talking about Lift Coffee House Roastier here in Whittier.
Just Lift.
Just Lift. Oh, just Lift.
Lift Whittier. If you're gonna look us up on Instagram, just Lift Whittier. We're starting our own thing. We're doing our own thing. So what we're gonna do is every city we touch, it's going to be the suffix is going to be the city. So if we were to do Pomona, it'd be Lift Pomona.
Well, she's going to open more.
We want to pick up communities after all this stuff. Like if you look around here, everybody's vibing, everybody's chatting.
Yeah.
It operates much more like a bar.
Dude, totally.
It's a social bar.
Yeah.
So, but it's at the same time, I'm able to pour into the community. So our vintage clothes are curated by kids from around here.
All those vintage clothes in there?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Let me show the clothes, guys.
We have a great selection.
All those clothes back there, curated by local kids in the community. Dang.
It's a lot of we do pop-up food. A lot of, this is where people gather around here.
Hell yeah.
It's provided a lot of opportunity. And we meet, like I said, some of the coolest people in the area. There's more and more people pouring into this area. A lot of people from LA, they don't know Whittier.
No,
it's like a flyover city.
The freeway's always far too. You notice the town, you can't get in here unless you drive
out.
Well,
the weird thing is I lived in Fairfax and West Side, Santa Monica. It takes forever to get off the freeway over there. People think this is so far. But it's just because it's kind of been overlooked.
Yeah.
You're either going to Disneyland or you're going downtown.
Yeah.
Or the West Side. Because that's where all the attractions are, But what I'm trying to do is be a catalyst for change around here, like revitalize the area.
That's awesome.
So we do like music shows. We've had Merce.
You have bands here?
We've had Merce perform here.
Merce?
You know Merce's Living Legends.
Oh yeah.
Merce 316. Like
Merce
I know a lot of people on there know.
You guys know who Merce 316 is?
Yeah.
You know I'm not him. I'm old. I don't know who. I know Metallica.
Atmosphere,
I know Megadeth.
So he's performed right here a couple times. You know.
So you move the clothes, you have bands out here?
We move everything out and we do like food outside and we make it a whole thing. Yeah.
Are you excited about the Wednesday nights here on the festival? Does that help you guys a lot?
Not really.
Not really?
I mean, we jacked up. We probably, if anything, it's like not really like we didn't even know.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, like we're supported entirely by the community.
Nice.
The community really gets behind us. I'm not so concerned with like what the city's doing or what they don't want me to be doing. Like, if they support us, great. If they don't, we're gonna keep doing it. Because it's like everybody here always tells us thank you every single day. You know what I mean? Like we have people come up and like, man, what's that? I'm like, oh, you don't even know. You know, we source everything, our milks. We go out of our way to source all of our milks. We work with really cool companies. You know, all of our alternative milks. We try to work with the best companies. Like least amount of fillers. We have a lot of really cool things that are coming. And we're gonna be like the first ones to try it.
So you just focus on what you're doing,
Exactly.
your art.
We're just trying to be as good as we can be in our space, and you know, like these are young people who like they're pretty new to the hospitality industry.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like we give. I put my team up against anybody. Yeah, easily.
Well, they're learning from the best, and what better opportunity for them to learn about hospitality from a chef, learn about how to take care of customers.
Yeah.
They can build here in your company, like you said, or they can move on to hotel work. They can move on to other restaurants.
So he's in culinary school.
He's the one, dude. He told me a bunch, and he explained everything about it. He's all behind this. Whatever you guys are doing.
Coffee people who are super enthusiastic, and we go try coffees together, and like we have people who are like studying to be, they want to be in the culinary world. And I say, okay, like let's make a game plan for you. Let's get a 5-year plan going. Let's get some business plans going for you guys. So I also educate them in that format. Like, what is it? Not everybody's trying to be a 3 Michelin star chef. Some people are just like, look, I just want to open something like this.
Smaller.
All right, let me show you. You know, and it's crazy because coming from that world, like you're always locked in a box, and you're kind of like told that this is the way things are.
Well, I'm sure even in France it's like that, right?
Yeah, it's like so traditional, and we just did a whole talk where the team from Lyon came to LA, and my friend really talked to a bunch of students who were like entering the group coming through the Bocuse Institute, and they're entering like the workforce themselves and trying to prepare them for like how different Los Angeles is.
You did that here?
No, we did it in downtown. We did like a little private.
Okay, next time, press pass. We'll do a live stream. While you're doing it, we'll live stream it on
It was
Twitch.
pretty cool. Yeah, a couple of great chefs were there. I was lucky to be invited. But anyways, so check me out on my Instagram, like, Chef Stephen Trujillo.
Chef Stephen Trujillo, follow this guy.
I just reopened it. I had it like dormant for a while. Well, I just kind of like, I was just sitting back, kind of in the lab.
It's amazing, like you sat back with the chef like your high caliber, and the thing still grew because of what you're doing here, like the quality, the coffee, everything's already growing. You're saying this is just the beginning. Yeah. Once you put your thing to it, it's going to be a fire.
Today we'll see like 500 people, 600 people.
Serious?
Yeah.
Like, just a little coffee thing is blowing up.
People, I appreciate everybody who comes out and supports.
100%.
We do our best to keep up. We're growing every day, and it's just a work in progress.
Let's try the steak burrito real quick.
Oh, you got the steak?
Yeah, I got the chilaquiles on the steak. I couldn't make up my mind. I was like, chilaquiles or steak burrito? I said, I'll take both.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, so it's 100% organic.
100% organic.
Pasture, eggs, lamb, olive, tortilla. Usually the tortilla is blue. That's our signature thing, but we ran out, so awesome. Come back and try it.
Here we go. Tomatoes.
Yeah, we do pico de gallo from scratch every day.
Yeah.
We do roasted peppers in there. Like I said, not shredded cheese, potatoes from scratch, nothing frozen, everything fresh, whole shot eggs.
That's what hits you right away when I popped it in. The pico hits you right away. Nice freshness, opens, explodes in your mouth, and then you get the steak in there. And the steak's just sitting there solid. It's nice, seasoned really, really well, and so you get a whole flavor explosion.
Yeah, she's a first-year cook, and she did all that.
Cheese,
Yeah,
cheese grits in there. Grits yourself.
yeah, she's my cook. Yeah, she's learning.
Did you go to school? Or you
She was, and I was like, I forget all that.
Your pizza.
You don't even worry about it.
Home fries or hash browns inside?
Everything's it's a whole potato, so we do a smash brown.
Smash
Yeah,
brown?
so we take a whole potato, cook it with some bay leaf, salt, smash it, and then make our hash brown into that.
Oh my god, dude. Dude,
Yeah, as you get into it, it's pretty.
you're getting like a high-end restaurant inside of a coffee house. Chef Steve, all kinds of layers, steak, pico de gallo, a smashed potato with bay leaf. All these things are like Chef PLR. You know what he's talking about. These are all the layers of flavorings that you do as a real chef. You're not going to get this at Starbucks. You're not going to get this at Mariposa's. You're not going to get this anywhere. This is an amazing, interesting concept that you're doing.
Yeah, it's just something like we try to have it in a format that our community can understand and appreciate. You know, like it's simple format where like if you're just running to work, you can grab a burrito and you don't feel like shit for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no like fillers in our cheese. There's no processed ingredients. There's no dough conditioners.
Real food.
Real food, just whole foods. You know, simple ingredients. We make our beans from scratch every single day.
Hey.
Yeah, like we start from scratch every single day.
What has beans in it? Do you have another?
Yeah, so we do like a chorizo burrito. Chorizo, we use chorizo al pastor.
Chorizo al pastor.
Yeah, so it's like a chunkier chorizo.
It's kind of that avocado type of.
Yeah. So yeah, everything that like again we go direct to source. Our meat guy is like a really good friend of mine.
It's kind of that meat market chorizo, not the freaking.
Yeah,
packaged.
like I'm with him when he gets his deliveries and he brings
Damn, dude, I love meat market
We have a
chorizo.
great relationship. You know? Shout out to SGM.
SGM, you want to come on the show?
Roaming Market. That's my boy Luis.
Luis.
Yeah, he takes a lot of pride in what he does. Sells a lot of high-end Wagyu. If you guys ever need Wagyu.
What?
Yeah, so we're gonna be working on some projects together. We actually have a lot of collabs coming up. So
Forever and More, thank you so much for coming in. We'll see you soon, okay? Thanks for coming. Thank you, Forever and More. Man, so you guys gonna be doing a bunch of collabs?
bunch of cool stuff. Yeah, we've done things with the Pito Coffee that we haven't posted. We have collabs with all sorts of artists that we haven't posted. We're just kind of been in the lab a little bit, you know, like, all right, this is, what are we doing? You know, like, how are we making it? Building the team up, that takes time. Getting the right people who care about everything that they're doing. Like, you know, every one of my staff who's here and like who stood with me this whole time, these people care.
They have more passion to it.
They care so much, and like without them, like I wouldn't. This would be impossible. You know, we're about to serve. As you see poor people pour in, it's just going to keep coming and keep coming. As people wake up, it's a bit of a sleeping town, you know. To get 500 people through a door is not easy.
No.
So we're kind of getting a little tight. When I first got this place, I thought it was so big.
Yeah. It's a huge. How many square footage?
Probably like 1,800.
1,800 square footage, and you guys blow this out. Once it hits like 10 o'clock, it's
And all the outside.
Oh, you got seats outside.
Yeah. So we're just like.
And by the way, there's a lot of competition. There's restaurants all
We
over
have
down
10
the
different
street.
coffee shops right
Coffee shops and then restaurants too.
Restaurants,
Breakfast places.
Oh, this is like breakfast sushi area for sure.
Yeah, so.
And then there's 6 Starbucks within like 1 mile.
Yeah.
So like we have a lot of again, but it works. And the crazy part is that, like you said, it just grew kind of without.
Organically.
Yeah, completely organically.
It grew based off of the product. It just like it must like it's got to be really in an age like now where we're in Instagram, social media. I look at your social like you're not doing much, so it's just the product.
Yeah.
So it's just a bit like that's powerful. That's
Yeah.
that's powerful that the product itself
Keep it simple.
is making it happen.
Keep it simple. Do it really
Before you even
well.
put your name on it.
Be flexible. I just attached all that to it, yeah. And like now it's like, all right, cool, we're ready to go, because we're still figuring out a lot of stuff out. You know, like how's the flow of the space gonna work, and you know, what's our capacity like?
Sure.
Like, you know, what sort of offerings are we gonna focus on? We're really well known for our specialty drinks. We dial everything in every single day. Dial in 3, 4, 5 times a shift. Like everybody who's a part of this team, like really cares about what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, he explained it. You weren't even here. You would think somebody was watching him. He explained it like I thought he was the owner. He was explaining it so well.
Yeah, he's one of like again the team I have here. I'm so grateful for. Like they really believe in what we're doing. This is an area where you don't really see a lot of opportunity like that. And a lot of these kids, you know, Whittier's kind of a tale of two cities where it's like two different socioeconomic backgrounds.
100%.
And so,
There's very middle class people, but then they got these high-end restaurants that none of us will ever be able to get into.
And then you also have like kids that are growing up across the tracks, and like where I'm from, and you know they don't have like they probably they don't really go outside of that area. The opportunities. It seems like it's for somebody else always, and I want to show them that they can move out and they can go do great things. You know, like
that's the biggest challenge is just getting them out of that circle.
Yeah, you know, like get them away from all the negative stuff, and get them away from all the little drama that could entail anybody's life. And you know, like removing them from that and saying, look, here's an opportunity, do great work, and you're gonna grow because of it. And I mean, my manager's 23 years old. She has her own place. Everything she has. Like, she runs the store. Yeah.
She's right.
She's
enjoying this.
She does it all day long.
Damn.
She's a beast. And yeah, I got my son here. Like
That's
everybody.
your son?
Yeah.
Awesome.
He just graduated high school.
What?
Yeah, I had him young. I was 17, having a 17-year-old. So now he's a part of it, and it's like again.
Awesome apron, by the way, luchadora. On his apron. Check out the apron. Tell him to come over here just for the apron. Just for the apron. What's his name?
Aiden.
We're getting Aiden in here just because of his apron.
That food's gone wild.
Food's gone wild?
You know Aiden and the memes.
Oh yeah.
Who's watching Aiden?
Who's watching Aiden? Who's gone wild? We love your apron, Aiden.
Oh, thank you so much.
Awesome. Say hi to Twitch. You're live.
You're on Twitch.
Oh, I'm on Twitch.
You're on
I
Twitch,
know
sir?
I'm on Twitch.
Yeah. Aiden.
My first time ever.
First time ever on Twitch? You have Twitch?
Yeah.
Well, he was big
Follow
in the
Race
game
Plays.
for a bit, yeah.
Oh, what games you play?
Oh, I have a Skyrim shirt on there.
Skyrim shirt. You guys know what that is. Skyrim shirt. There you go. There you go. Awesome, man. No, we just loved your apron. We're like, get Aiden over here. Follow Race Slaves on Twitch.
We did a luchador birthday for my son.
Did you?
Yeah, we ordered like a bunch of burrito burritos. All my tiers are stuffing in the bags and taking them.
Oh hell yeah, it's Mexican. That's Mexican. We're taking out all the forks too, like the little
taking
forks.
man.
My grandma used to put them in her purse, like take the fork. Oh, they got salt shakers.
Like even our pastries, I work with my boy from Baker's Needed. Shout out to Chef Carlos.
Chef Carlos come on the show.
Everything he makes is from scratch, super high quality, probably the best pastries outside of France, I swear.
Is that where you get all your pastries right?
Yeah, he was baking for Tartine when we were both working on the Tartine project back in the day.
Damn.
So he was doing all the baking for Tartine, and he was a chef at Superba when I was at Toronto Roses. So we knew about each other for a while, and we just clicked. And I was like, bro, I'm gonna like when I did this, I was like, I'm gonna carry nothing, like nothing but the best. Like what's up? So everything we make, like we sell out. We always sell out. Start fresh the next day.
Damn.
Yeah, we don't want to keep anything the next day. Everything's fresh. Because when you leave here, I want you to feel good. It's the start of your day. You know what I mean? It's one thing to like eat like shit when you go to bed.
Which I do, like so now I know like being here, I can be It's
You know,
healthy.
you
It's
be
healthy.
productive.
If my doctor's watching, it's healthy. I'm trying.
Yeah, everything is whole foods. Everything's from scratch.
Don't feel all tired.
Yeah, we don't bring anything
It's freaking awesome.
But yeah, nice to meet you,
Dude,
brother.
Steve, thank you for taking your time to hang
for
out with
sure.
us, my community. Promise me this: you're gonna connect me with all your friends, and we're gonna
Yeah,
do a lot of collabs
Yeah,
together,
there's
right?
a lot of cool stuff coming.
Anything you guys do live here, let me know. I want to be here. I'm gonna do it live.
Headed out to Mama's. Mama's, have you ever heard of that?
No.
It's like it celebrates ethnic food, like street food.
Hell yeah.
If you guys heard of it, I'm sure you have.
It's a pop up.
No, so it's like a night market, but it's really high, very curated. High quality.
Mom.
Shout out to everybody involved with that. Boy Kenny Lou, Miles.
Kenny Lou, Miles,
Joey.
come on the show.
You guys,
We'll be at Mama's soon. Steve, Lift, you guys, Raise Flames exclusive with Steve, the chef, curator, owner of Lift, Whittier. He's taking this place all over the city, all over the
Oh
country.
yeah, we've done pop-ups in Melrose. We've done all that. Everywhere. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
All right, bro.
Thank you, bro. Awesome.
Thank you.
Dude. There you guys go. Raise Flames exclusive. Aren't you glad you followed this morning? Aren't you glad you tuned in this morning? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Houston sending love. Houston sending love. Oh my God. There you go. There you go, guys. That's how it goes. Raise Flames exclusive with the chef, the curator of Lift. That's how we do it, bro. That's how we do it, guys. Great stream. Thank you, J Rob. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vinny LA. Thank you for stopping in as well. Serena the Pink was with us earlier. Forever Amore was with us. Painting Polish was with us. Chef PLR the whole time. There you go. It's a legit show. How about this burrito? How about this steak burrito? Let's give it one more shot before we pull out. I got to take the kid to golf in like 30 minutes. Gosh, thank you. One thing we didn't try the salsa. A little spice. A little spice. A little spice. This will. No, it's still warm because of the foil. Still warm. And the quality of ingredients, guys. You're not going to get a high-end meal at a coffee shop unless you come to Lift. I've never seen this concept before. I've seen coffee shops with bagels, cream cheese. What's up, baby girl? I've seen donuts. I've never seen burritos at a freaking coffee house. And then to find out that they're curated by an advanced high-level chef that has worked at French Laundry, that has been to France, that has studied in France. This is something you're not going to see anywhere. This is, you got graffiti artists on the freaking wall. You got Chaka on the wall. You got graffiti all over the walls. You got curated vintage clothing as well, merch. You got him teaching the kids how to be entrepreneurs and taking it to the next level. You've got high-end quality, fresh foods that he won't even sell unless they're ready or in-house. He will stop the food if it's not available. If they don't have the supply, they will stop serving. He's at another level. That's real. Chef knows this. That's real chef stuff. Yeah, you can totally tell what he loves. This is an artist. I got chills right now from, those high-level chefs are what, I'm a food nerd, so when I sit with those type of people, I get excited. It's like watching Chef PLR, I get excited. To sit with this guy and hear his story and hear what he's doing, what's coming, I get excited. Yeah, why not? Yes. J-Rob, we're actually going to do a cook together. We're not going to just interview. Chef PLR is going to teach me how to cook something live, and we're going to actually do a show on a Saturday. We're working on that. We're working on the logistics of that. So if you haven't heard, there's the announcement. And I mentioned it earlier. Chef PLR is going to do a show with me, a collaboration where he's going to show me how to cook something. So that's going to be an amazing stream. Oh, it's going to happen. I just got to wait till this graduation stuff gets done. 100 bits Vinny LA. Thank you so much, Vinny LA. 100 bits Vinny LA. Hype it, hype it, hype it up. Hype it up. Thank you, Ramon, for showing that. I can't see anything. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This burrito is incredible. I can't stop eating it. Did you notice when I was talking I couldn't stop eating it? Yeah, we got to figure out the menu and all the different items. Once you find out the menu, what I need to buy, clean my kitchen because my kitchen's always a mess. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be sick. We've done it before with the chef in Houston. This time doing it with Chef PLR. It's going to be awesome. Oh my God. I'm going to put this away for later. I've got to get the kid to golf. Caleb has golf in like 20 minutes. It's going to be awesome. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for always watching and being with me. I don't like to have my coffee alone, so thankfully you were with me to have this great coffee, this great meal here at Lift Whittier, Uptown Whittier, and many more exciting things to come. And thank you for joining us on the journey. We'll see you soon. Don't forget to watch Petite Nail Gardens at 10 o'clock in 20 minutes. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks for your help. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.